Hey, welcome back to Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny, and today's one of those times where we get Michael Burry's latest 13F filing. We get to see what the super investors are doing, and we're going to talk a little bit about what his portfolio's moves were this last quarter.
Perfect. If you like this kind of entertaining stock market content where it's two stupid guys trying to figure everything out, give us a like and subscribe. Okay, let's get started. Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks.
All right, this is the website I like to use for this, whalewisdom.com. So right here is the name of Michael Burry's family office, Scion Asset Management. Gives you a brief overview in terms of like what the big buys, big sells were, and tells you kind of what makes the portfolio. The other thing that is kind of interesting up here is it talks about the assets under management. It's not a perfect number because it includes like the levered value of options contracts.
Right.
But if you can see 638 million compared to 74 million currently. Yeah. Pretty big drop, right?
Yeah, so he lost some cash?
No, that was just when he had all the Tesla puts, the TLT puts,
yeah. Okay.
Google and Facebook calls. All those sort of things just kind of artificially inflated the value of the portfolio.
Got it.
We don't really know how much the total value of his portfolio is or how much in cash he is, that sort of stuff.
Right.
But, yeah, very different. So if you look at this, his big buys for this quarter, Bristol Myers Squibb, pharmaceutical company trading at 17 times forward free cash flow. Fidelity National, I forget what the other F was. It's actually a insurance company, does a lot of title insurance. Yeah, I knew you bought a house, right? Not that long ago.
Yeah, it seems like a kind of an odd buy for title insurance now because
True.
I feel like if this was like 2 years ago, this would be an amazing buy.
Yeah, exactly. So they're only trading at like 10 times free cash flow and like have a PE of 5. Granted, valuing insurance companies not to be confused with other more traditional businesses, but he loves the free cash flow. General Dynamics, another name. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, big defense contractor. Had a nice boom from this whole Ukraine-Russia drama. So
It
he
seems
actually did have
interesting
Lockheed
that,
Martin.
yeah, he bought this and sold Lockheed Martin.
He did, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
What exactly motivated that, I can't say. This one is the one that I found most interesting. impx. You ever heard of that?
No.
AEA, Bridges Impact.
Still don't know what that is.
Yeah, so I had to look it up. Apparently, Harley Davidson's going to spin off their electric motorcycle unit as a SPAC, and that's what this is. Yeah.
We're going back to
I mean,
SPACs, whatever you want to say.
yeah.
Great.
It's kind of interesting because Burry has invested in a previous SPAC, Rocket Lab, I think it was.
I do remember that one.
Yeah, it's just interesting. The way the pre-IPO stuff goes with SPACs is kind of interesting. You get all the warrants, and it's hard to lose money from basically what I've learned. But yeah, seeing them do it for the second time.
It depends on like what the warrants agreed upon price is. Like it can't go below like $10 or whatever. But then it all goes to crap after Look at Plug going from like $3 to 75 to 18.
Yeah,
Lucid's another one.
Oh yeah, definitely very interesting, but pretty bare bones portfolio honestly right now. You got a few companies with some pretty solid free cash flow. Very defensive. Still owns the prison companies. Yeah, Geo and CoreCivic.
Okay.
Although he reduced a little bit here in Geo Group.
He sold all of his CVS, huh?
He did. CVS has had a nice run though. Look at this. They have an average estimated cost basis at 78, and it's up to like 104 as of lately.
Yeah, that is pretty solid.
Yeah, that's one I kind of kicked myself in the butt for. I remember seeing the day that Amazon announced that they were going into the pharmaceutical business, and CVS just tanked, and I was like, this was ridiculous. it's such a sticky product, you know. No 80-year-old grandma's gonna be ordering their medications from freaking Amazon, but
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of underestimated. It was definitely an opportunity. I honestly didn't think it'd work either. So,
Yeah, interesting. So, what do you think of these moves?
I would really like to know how much cash he has.
Yeah, me too.
We're not allowed to know that, right?
No, there's no way to know that.
Ah, okay.
It's only U.S. listed, stocks and then options that they have to disclose.
Well, so the big obvious thing here is there's no tech whatsoever. There's no tech companies in any way.
Which is a different thing for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
he was levered up on Google and Facebook a lot.
he was. I would assume that means that he's thinking that the Qs still have farther to fall. You know, they're around 350, 355-ish at the time of this. He's definitely more taking safer plays and more safer inflation plays.
I would agree. It's a very defensive portfolio. You know, lots of good high free cash flow, industries that do well in economic downturns, particularly with Geo Group and CoreCivic.
Yeah.
You know, and then the one SPAC.
the one SPAC. Yeah, that one's kind of out there. That's definitely an interesting take. Very odd.
Very much so.
Out of all the SPACs, like, come on, man. I mean, well,
I do want to look into
this
FNF a little bit more. Maybe it's worth throwing a little bit of money at.
The finance one?
Financial.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them. The IMPX. Yeah. Oh, that was the Harley Davidson. Just kidding.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let us know what you guys think. This is kind of out there from what I usually see him do. I don't know about you, Vinny.
No, I agree. This is probably the strangest one we've seen out of him so far.
Yeah, he's sticking true with the prisons, dropped all the tech, and is now very, very defensive, which makes me feel super insecure about my own. Yeah, perfect.
Your levered portfolio on high growth tech industries.
Yes, exactly.
That's what she said.
All right, we'll see you later, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Catch you the next one.